Welcome back to our amazing community where we dive deep into the most fascinating celebrity stories that keep everyone talking. Today we're exploring something that's been creating massive buzz across social media and entertainment platforms everywhere. If you love getting the inside scoop on your favorite celebrities and want to stay ahead of all the latest developments, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now because you won't want to miss what's coming next. September 13th marks a significant date in celebrity history as Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber celebrate another year of their legal marriage. However, their journey together has been far from the fairy tale romance many people expected when they first tied the knot. Behind the glamorous social media posts and red carpet appearances lies a complex relationship filled with challenges, controversies, and public scrutiny that would test any couple's bond. The couple's relationship timeline began long before their official wedding ceremony. Justin and Hailey knew each other for years, moving in and out of each other's lives while Justin navigated his highly publicized relationship with Selena Gomez. When Justin and Hailey finally decided to make their relationship official, the entertainment world watched every move they made with intense interest and often harsh judgment. Their whirlwind engagement in 2018 surprised many fans who weren't expecting Justin to move on so quickly from his previous relationship. The couple got engaged during a trip to the Bahamas, and within months, they had legally married in a New York City courthouse. This quick progression from reconciliation to marriage left many people questioning whether they were rushing into something they weren't fully prepared for. Public perception of their relationship became increasingly complicated as fans began analyzing every social media post, public appearance, and interview for signs of trouble in paradise. Many observers noticed patterns in Justin's behavior that seemed dismissive or disrespectful toward Hailey, leading to widespread criticism and concern for her well-being. These moments included instances where Justin appeared to ignore Hailey during interviews, walked ahead of her at events, or made social media posts that seemed to undermine her achievements. One of the most talked about incidents occurred when Hailey achieved a major milestone in her modeling career by landing her first solo Vogue cover. Instead of simply congratulating his wife on this incredible accomplishment, Justin chose to share a story about how he had once told Hailey during an argument that she would never be on the cover of Vogue. His original social media post described this moment in detail, explaining how he felt disrespected and wanted to get even by saying something hurtful to her. The backlash to this post was immediate and intense. Fans and critics alike couldn't understand why Justin would choose to overshadow his wife's professional triumph with a story about his own past cruelty toward her. The post seemed to reveal troubling dynamics in their relationship while simultaneously stealing attention from Hailey's achievement. Eventually, Justin changed the caption after facing widespread criticism, but the damage to public perception had already been done. This incident became emblematic of broader concerns about how Justin treats Hailey in public settings. Observers have noted numerous occasions where Justin's behavior toward his wife seems inconsistent with how someone should treat their partner, especially in front of cameras and fans. These moments have contributed to ongoing speculation about the health and happiness of their marriage. Hailey has recently opened up about the challenges of being in such a heavily scrutinized relationship. In various interviews, she has discussed how difficult it is to constantly defend their marriage against public criticism and speculation. She describes feeling trapped in a cycle where anything she says to clarify their situation gets dismissed as lies or damage control. This creates an impossible situation where she cannot effectively communicate her truth to the public. The pressure became even more intense after Hailey gave birth to their first child. She has spoken candidly about how being postpartum made her feel more vulnerable and sensitive than ever before, while simultaneously having to deal with constant online speculation about their marriage. She describes reading daily comments from people claiming they're getting divorced, that they're unhappy, or that their relationship is falling apart, which she says creates a mind-bending experience that's difficult to cope with. In her interviews, Hailey consistently places the blame for negative public perception on external forces rather than examining how their own actions might contribute to the situation. She talks about people not wanting to understand her or see her for who she really is, suggesting that the criticism stems from unfair prejudice rather than legitimate concerns about observable behavior patterns. However, many observers argue that Hailey and Justin's own actions have created much of the negative attention they receive. When Justin makes posts that seem to diminish Hailey's accomplishments, or when he displays behavior that appears disrespectful in public, people naturally react and form opinions based on what they witness. Rather than acknowledging these patterns and working to change them, the couple often deflects responsibility onto their critics. This approach has frustrated many people who would otherwise be supportive of their relationship. Instead of taking ownership of moments where they might have made mistakes or showing growth and improvement over time, they maintain a defensive stance that suggests everyone else is wrong and they are blameless victims of unfair treatment. The situation becomes more complicated when considering how other celebrity couples have successfully managed public scrutiny. Many famous pairs have found ways to show authentic love and respect for each other that naturally generates positive public response. When couples demonstrate genuine partnership, support for each other's achievements, and healthy communication patterns, the public tends to respond favorably even when the relationship faces challenges. Some relationship experts suggest that Justin and Hailey could benefit from being more transparent about their struggles while also demonstrating concrete changes in their behavior patterns. Rather than maintaining a perfect facade that clearly doesn't match what people observe, they could acknowledge that marriage requires work and show how they're actively improving their dynamic. This approach would be particularly powerful coming from Justin, who has a platform to model healthy relationship behavior for his millions of young fans. By openly discussing how he has learned to better support his wife and treat her with the respect she deserves, he could turn their relationship challenges into a positive teaching moment about growth and accountability in partnerships. Hailey could also benefit from acknowledging that some public criticism might stem from legitimate concerns rather than pure hatred or jealousy. When people see behavior that seems problematic, expressing concern doesn't necessarily make them haters or enemies. Sometimes criticism comes from a place of wanting to see both partners in a relationship treated well and be happy. The couple's defensive approach also misses opportunities to build genuine connections with their audience. Many people have experienced relationship challenges and would relate to honest discussions about working through difficult periods, learning to communicate better, or overcoming personal issues that affect partnership dynamics. This authenticity could actually strengthen their public image rather than weaken it. Their current strategy of denying problems and blaming critics for negative perception creates a cycle where they become increasingly isolated from potential supporters. When celebrities consistently refuse to acknowledge any fault in their actions, it becomes difficult for audiences to connect with them or root for their success. Moving forward, Justin and Hailey have the opportunity to reshape their public narrative by demonstrating real change rather than just talking about it. This could involve Justin making more effort to publicly celebrate Hailey's achievements without making the moment about himself, showing more attentiveness and respect during public appearances, and using his platform to model healthy relationship behavior. For Hailey, growth could involve setting boundaries about how she expects to be treated and following through with consequences when those boundaries aren't respected. She could also work on building her own independent identity and career achievements that don't require Justin's validation or commentary to be meaningful. The entertainment industry has seen many celebrity couples work through public challenges and emerge stronger by being honest about their growth process. Couples who acknowledge their mistakes, show genuine effort to improve, and demonstrate consistent positive changes often find that public perception shifts in their favor over time. Ultimately, Justin and Hailey's anniversary serves as a reminder that marriage requires ongoing commitment, work, and willingness to grow both individually and as a partnership. While they face unique challenges due to their celebrity status, the fundamental requirements for a healthy relationship remain the same regardless of fame or public attention. Their story continues to evolve, and hopefully, future chapters will show them embracing accountability, demonstrating genuine respect for each other, and using their platform to promote healthy relationship dynamics. The public wants to see them succeed, but that success needs to be built on authentic positive change rather than defensive denials of observable problems. As we continue following celebrity relationships and the lessons they can teach us about love, communication, and personal growth, remember to subscribe for more insightful content that goes beyond surface-level gossip to explore the real human dynamics behind the headlines. Your support helps us create the kind of thoughtful entertainment coverage that actually adds value to these important conversations about relationships and personal development.